when they invented the OS, Windows 3.1 probably at that point in time, 1994, 95, the first GUI, graphic user interface came about, and we were all used to using, on 486 and 386 PCs, something which was the DOS. So DOS led to Windows first time graphic user interface, and from then on, that kind of adaptability increased. So I think it's to look at, in short, the fact that they were the first to market, and obviously they didn't have very many competitors around. They came across as an operating system for end users, though Linux and Unix probably were in existence, but it was more used on machines and a couple of other items. The second thing is, it's a very valid point that obviously Microsoft has kind of taken this lead, but when you look at other geographies, I think the Koreans have taken a lead in car manufacturing, mobile phones, a lot of other things. But apart from that, it is to do with the fact that it got started off, and then there was a foundation available. Acceptability was there, and then they did the right kind of tie-ups available at that point in time. The Wintel combination which got created, but
they were the first ones there, weren't they? So
I totally agree. But if you ask me, why is why have the Chinese or why have the Indians or why have the Koreans not been able to come up with an operating system? There have been very many operating systems which have come out, but
not taken off,
they've not taken off because, one, it requires a lot of standardization. You require a lot of research around it, wherein the applications need to work. And it's the whole fact of adaptability.
And everyone needs to come on board as well at the same time. We've got one more quick caller we need to get in before the end of the show. Hello?
Yeah, it's a very quick call. Before I ask my question, are you preparing yourself for Mr. Universe?
Am I preparing myself for Mr. Universe?
Are you preparing for it?
No, not yet. When I'm preparing for it, you'll know.
Which is the cheapest, most reliable video camera, and how much money I should cough up?
Okay. Thank you very much for your call. I'm going to pass the question on to Mr. Raman.
Right. There are, I presume the gentleman was asking about a video camera. Video camera means you're probably looking at something which is for personal use, handycam based, small in size. I think there are many options available in the market. If you're looking at something which is 3D, something which is full HD, high definition, and basic things that you need to consider while you're buying a handycam is, one, it should have a good capacity, which should be able to allow you to store about 15-20 hours of recording in HD, good battery life, at least a viewfinder or a screen. Some of the cameras from Panasonic, which has been launched very recently, have a built-in micro projector or a pico projector, and allows you to project after you've taken the the video footage. And last but not the least, make sure that it has basic things like mini USB, so you can straight away plug it into a TV and download the movie and things like that, or play it.
HDMI connection
and
or
HDMI connection,
RCA, something like that.
And I think choice-wise, you're looking at getting one of the best products which lasts you for about 2 to 3 years. I would either suggest a Panasonic or a Sony, and they are the ones which are currently kind of leading the technology in terms of both being 3D, LED, high definition, and built-in projector.
Okay, so if someone was to buy something which is full HD, what would be the sort of the lowest you would expect to pay for a good quality machine, the low end?
I think budget-wise, you're looking at round about, I would say, upwards of 400 to 500 pounds mark for a good camera, for a good video camera. There could be certain features that you could drop off if you don't need them, but I think budget-wise, you're looking at starting at 300, 350 above.
Okay.
Definitely 350, 400 above.
For a good quality, long-lasting camera.
But if you want something top of the range, something that you're going to buy, and if you're into photography and you love taking video footage when you travel, and you travel quite a lot, I would suggest 800-900 pound budget is something which is going to get you a good camera which will last you for 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Hopefully that answered your question. So thank you very much for that. We'll be back next week again, as always, answering all your questions. जब भी आप कोई सवाल करना चाहें आप कर सकते हैं. If you want to contact us away from the show, you can contact us at the website, which is www.dmdigitaltv.co.uk, and then you'll be able to find our links for the Gadget show there. So that's all we've got time for. We'll see you next week.
Hopefully, yes.
That's it then. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.